I've always wanted to be a writer. That love of words and stories have always been behind me, driving me forward. My desire to be a writer has never been something I've shied away from or something I've been afraid to share with others. However, when questioned about them or asked to read them, well, that's another story. I've always believed that my stories were mine, and although I love them, I've struggled to complete and share them, as I almost always lost faith in myself and my ability to complete something that people would care enough to read. That's why my goal and my competency are to help me push through that uncertainty, to develop the competency of initiative and entrepreneurship. Over the course of the semester, my goal was to focus on my writing, to complete a large section of my book and share it with someone for feedback. Through doing this, I had hoped to develop the subcompetency to try and follow through with my ideas as they come. I'm a highly introverted, imaginative, and passive person by nature, which might be in part why writing fits me so well, the creative escape that I get to create. But it also plays into my worries and fears for sharing that part of myself, of sharing with the world something so integral to who I am. I learned fairly early into this process that I needed to be able to schedule my time so that I had the opportunity to focus. To do that, I learned about what time of day I worked best, noting that I tended to only be a third bird by necessity, but I am an owl by nature. I always ended up working later at night when much of the world tends to sleep. I also made sure that I had access to my work wherever I was. This helped me more than I first thought. When I stopped trying so hard to write something and took a break or distracted myself with some mundane task, I found it easier to focus and easier to write. Did I write as much as I wanted to? No, but I still did it. I finished something and I shared it with someone. Through this process, I let my inner voice spill out onto the pages before me. An idea that I've held inside for years, I wrote it, and I worked up the courage to read it to my friend, then my family, then to someone I'm not close with. During this process, I've completed more than I have in months. I was focused, I was determined. While I was still busy with life, with school and working, I developed the ability to follow through with my ideas and turn them into something that matters to me, a goal I know will follow me. Thank you.